What's good, my dudes? We're back in the saddle with another YouTube banger, and today we're going to be talking about gold card prices again because it's Monday and it's the Monday market analysis. This has been a weekly thing for about 5 weeks running now. I'm really enjoying it, so I want to keep it going. So let's jump right into it. How the price is done over the past week? Well, we had a dark period. The past couple of updates have been pretty grim, but it looks like the tide is turning. Average gold card buy price over the past few days has been steadily climbing, and it looks like we have finally found the bottom. We had a big dump starting kind of like early mid February. We fell about probably 50%, maybe even a little bit more if we look at the average gold card buy price. And in the last video, we talked about the reasons for that. But finally, it seems like the bottom is in. And now we're climbing back slowly, a little bit hesitantly, but things are looking positive now. As you can see, the gold card buy price at the time of this video, the average is $41.54. The cost to buy one of each gold card now is all the way up to $4,652. This chart, it mirrors this one pretty closely, but obviously there's going to be a spike at the very end because today is Monday, so there's now 8 new cards to buy. That's why this one's kind of spiking a little bit hard today, but that should level out to mirror this one a little bit more as the week goes on. Everything seems to be going up pretty much in unison, so there aren't any outliers as far as the card prices go. So if we break it down by category, you can see units and spells going up pretty much in tandem. Same with high mana and low mana cards. Again, we see set 5 maybe climbing a bit faster than the rest. It also seems to fall faster than the rest. So maybe we just need to accept it as destiny that set 5 will always be the most volatile set. And it makes sense because set 5 is the set with the fewest cards. One buyer or one seller can move the market a lot quicker, and that's kind of what we're seeing here. It'll be interesting to pay attention to set 5 here and see if it acts as a leading indicator in some ways for the rest of the market. You can see how when things really started to take off and go up, we had set 5 that kind of led the charge and showed us where things were headed. And the same way on the way down, or the same thing happened on the way down. In some ways, set 5 acted as a leading indicator. Now that we see it starting to perk up again, we'll see if the rest of the sets follow suit. But still too early to say as far as that goes. If we look at price by Prism, not much to say here. Intellect still the most expensive by a significant margin. Wisdom actually the cheapest, surprisingly. But that's pretty much been the case since the beginning. We'll see if it holds throughout the week. And the mind element is still the most costly. If we look at the price by supply chart, this is the chart that I like to look at a lot of times to see if we can find good deals on the market right now. I think according to this chart, these couple of dips here, they do represent some buying opportunities. This one in particular is defragment. Defragment right now going for about $50. Given the number of defragments in circulation and how strong of a spell it is, I do think that could be a good pickup for someone looking to snag a bargain right now. Top 15 cards by Nifty Swap market cap. This will show us, this will try and filter out basically the card supply and just look at the card's value in the game as much as possible. It's not a perfect measure, but it's at least an attempt at that. Menglong fell off the top 15. Treasure Chest climbed into the top 15. To me, that's an indication that Menglong's still undervalued. Menglong is a card that I think it's one of the coolest ones, and I think it still has a ways to climb before it's fair valued relative to the rest of the cards. in the gold right now. And then here's the real story of the week. So it took us a while to get here, but we finally arrived. This is mint numbers by set. And last video, we talked about how the bots were starting to make a resurgence, and so the mint numbers were climbing. This was affecting the economy. It was driving down card prices, and it was really just upsetting the community, to be honest. But the Skyweaver team said they were going to focus all of their efforts on trying to get the problem under control, and get it under control they have. In short order, they've pretty much exterminated the bot problem, at least for the time being. And even though this set 13, started off its week with one of the most rapid um, paces of card minting or whatever, it actually ended it with so few that the set 13 cards, which include Fox Familiar and the cards like that, they, on average, we had less than 1,000 mints per card there. And that hasn't happened since all the way back with set 7. So we're talking 6 weeks ago. So quite a while here since we've had such a low mint number. Part of that, I think, is because some players weren't playing Conquest because the card values were a little bit depressed and they just didn't think it was worth their time. But the majority of it was from the crackdown on bots. So great news as far as the market's concerned. Not only does it show that the Skyweaver team cares about bots and they care about the economy of the cards, but also that they can get shit done. When they put their mind to it, they actually are able to solve these problems. So it goes a long way, in my opinion, towards building confidence in their abilities. And I think it's a super positive sign for the market overall. So yeah, again, overall, things are looking really strong. Looks like we found the bottom, and I'm really excited to see what happens over the next few days. I don't think we're going to have a really huge run up anytime soon. There's still a lot of hesitation in the market because people are feeling burned still from this huge dump. But I do expect a slow, steady climb over the next several days. I think if you're looking for a bargain right now, I think Menglong is a bargain still. He's priced at um, his buy price is only $37 right now, so I think that he's pretty much a steal at the moment. We also talked about Defragment. Defragment, only $45 buy price right now, and he's at only 548 supply, so really low supply for the price. The last one that I think is a really good deal is what is it? It's like Whisk Away or something. Hold on, let me find it. It's a set 1 card, and yet it's selling for, I think, less than $15 right now. The average cost of a set 1 gold card, here it is, Take Flight. So you can buy Take Flight right now for $14.20. The average price of a set 1 card, which is the set that Take Flight belongs to, is $40.65. So far and away the cheapest card in the set. Yeah, it is a weaker spell, but because it's set 1, it means, in my opinion, that most of the people who are going to sell it already have. And there's a good possibility that the price of Take Flight doubles or even triples within the next couple of weeks. So I did buy one this week just as kind of like a little bit of fun speculation. We'll see if that pans out or not. But those are the 3 that I think are the best deals right now on the market. And I don't think I have much else to add. So that's going to end the video. Thanks everybody who tuned in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the content, and hit the subscribe, because I'll do these videos every week. Every Monday they come out, and I want to make some more content too on not just the market, but actual gameplay videos. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, peace out.